Welcome back to another video from my channel. And the agenda of today's video, as I decided what I wanted to talk about, is just put in the work and have a positive mindset that's gonna take you to places. So, a lot of things I talk about on this channel, I personally don't feel confident enough because I'm still in the journey part. I'm still not at the destination where I'm supposed to be in my own eyes while I'm preaching all this stuff that I'm talking about. But this another thing which I wanted to tell you that the purpose of my channel, which for the reason why I created this, is not to preach anyone. So there's a concept in the book I'm reading currently. It's Discourses by Epictetus. So in the first chapter itself, Seneca argues that one should not do philosophy. One should not study philosophy. I might be wrong. You can completely correct me in the comment sections. But Seneca says that if you're doing philosophy or if you're doing anything virtuous just to impress someone, or like if you just want to feel good about yourself or like gain their approval, it's not worth it. It's not worth the skill, or it's not worth the effort to be put it in. So the purpose of this channel, why I created this and why I want to be true to it, like for the last 10 to 15 days my videos, for my channel standard, they're blowing up. So my last video got close to 500 views, and the other one also got close to 500 views, which is ridiculous. Because sometimes I think like 13 people liking my content or like 500 people listening to me actively is a very big thing. I know the viewer retention is not good because people don't have patience to sit like for 5 or 10 minutes and just listen to me talk. That's not the point. I just want to become more articulate in this. I want to become more articulate in speaking and become clear to myself. So the purpose of these videos is a sort of message to myself. I don't even watch my videos after recording. It's just I'm so consciously present while creating this stuff. It feels like right now it feels like I'm talking to myself, like that big brother which I always wanted, or like the fatherly figure which is present. But like in Indian households, it's a very different story. They are present, but at the same time, they are not as present as you want them to be. So you have to either find a fatherly figure or something you look forward to, or you have to step off yourself. So the second part is always the toughest. So 2025, the year started, and I was not in a good shit. I was not in a good state mentally. And as the time went down, I started to realize that like whatever stuff which is told to us in the books, or like the general virtuous stuff that people say, that the stoics also say that it's not the situation that affects you, but your you know what's the word called, it's your opinion, or yeah, it's your reaction to it which actually you know creates the problem for you in your own head. And I realized, like, when you sit down and like record videos like this, or if you spend a lot of time with yourself, you start to realize that things like Instagram, right? A lot of content on Instagram is just straight up bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It just wants to make you sad. It just wants to make you feel pathetic. Like, it's okay, you're pathetic. There are a lot of people, other people also. You all can forget. And you all can sit down and jerk each other off, and it's just bullshit. Like, sure, like I really love those anti-brain rot pages that have started to pop up on you Instagram. Like, you feed, you become what you feed to your own mind, and that's so fucking true. A lot of people don't have a lot of, like, this is my personal theory, but Instagram is doing more damage to you than porn. Like, let's say if you're watching porn, you just having like, you just masturbating, right? So it has its own consequences and bad vices, but Instagram is one step further. I personally believe that Instagram has like created a thin wall where like people are sharing too much, but they're not nude, right? So it's not as intimate it is supposed to be, but on a mental level, like on a feeling level, it's like way above porn. For in let's say in my case, for example, I'll give you a very good example. So a lot of people have started to see all the 50 shades kind of shit on Instagram, like femcel pages or incel pages, I don't know, that people like they almost post like borderline soft core porn, like I don't know, grabbing and whatever shit it is, and it is making a lot of guys conscious, like if they're going to do it or not. And I see it in the comments all the time, all the fucking time. People are so messed up because of this content. They're so messed up because of the relationship stuff they have been seeing in the Instagram. And I personally think that it should not be the case. First of all, like I believe the love is a very natural thing. It should come to you as it comes, right? And you should not have an artificial perspective of love. You getting my point or not? So a lot of us see couples reels on Instagram, like they're kissing a certain way or they're touching, and like one girl shares like touch, like my guy touched me like this and it felt like this, and the guy reading that or like looking at the content thinks that wow, maybe I need to do this to make her feel go wild. And the proof is right in the comments, guys. The proof is right in the comments. There are a lot of people, like I believe the 90% of Instagram users, like whatever they are thinking currently, it basically stems down from Instagram itself. So that's something you need to realize, that this small 90 MB application or this platform has such a big social impact on people, that whatever they're doing from the startup to the top, like everything they're doing, 90% of the things they're doing is because they want either attention, or they want some women to like they they want some women to come and like see like what kind of person they are, or like what kind of aesthetic do they fit in. They try so hard, they like listen to music they don't want to, they like show off stuff that isn't supposed to be shown off. Like I can't think of anything, but I feel like cringy like watching a lot of people. I personally myself used to post a lot of like pump pictures and everything, but then I stopped because I realized like who am I trying to impress? I don't even want approval of anybody following in my Instagram account. A lot of my friends, I have a personal account, so I post my progress pictures and everything there. They love it, and I love the feedback I get from them. But on the other hand, I just don't want the attention at all, because I think it's a sort of loop. And I personally think it's the same with the dating apps if you use. So for the last 2 months, I've been spending a lot of time on Hinge and seeing like what's the app all about, because apparently I'm in the sex capital of India, which is Bangalore. I don't know why people call it that, but anyway. So I tried Hinge, and a psychological thing about Hinge I realized is when you start off, right? When you start off, you feel a lot of good and positive emotions about yourself, that wow, you've created a profile, you've put out the best pictures about you, and it starts to define you as a person. Like this is Mr. Gigi, here are his best pictures, here is what he do here is what he does, and here are his prompts which sums up his entire humor. Because Hinge personally to me feels like window shopping. Like you're browsing on Amazon. Oh, this girl's fat. Like left swipe. Oh, this she's ugly. Left swipe. Oh, she's sexy. I must need to figure out something witty to write, or she's not gonna match with me, or something else. Oh, I'm gonna give you a rose. You are my rose. I love you so much. Blah 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 blah. It's just all fucking bullshit. It just feels so wrong to like people have, or like I had the perspective that I am shopping for love in an application. Like there are women I don't even know. I don't even know what they sound like, but I am still looking at their pictures and thinking like this is incredible. Wow, I can just get the dopamine. Like me personally, I've been on a very cold journey recently, so I stopped like looking for anything. I'm just focused on two or three things, like working out. I'm working to get a better job and upskilling. So these are the three things that I'm basically working on, and that's the plan for 2025. So I usually don't have a lot of female interaction, right? But I believe that dating apps like Hinge is just borderline similar to watching pornography. Like you are just getting, or it's similar to Instagram, because I think the dopamine hit you get from these apps and porn is the same. Like I want to imagine myself, I can't imagine myself like there was a period in my life for 1 month I watched no porn. Like I did not use any apps, I was not using Instagram, I barely like met or interacted with female on a daily basis. I was a fucking monster, my balls were full of cum and my dick every morning. It used to be so hard, and I used to feel so much energy every fucking day that I need to just do something about this. I can't jerk off because that's for the pussies. But that's something that's really important if you are looking for a good relationship, that you are starved, you're not fried. A lot of people say why Hinge is bad, and that's one of the reasons. I'll tell you, it just fries your dopamine receptors. It just gives you the idea that you can get love on chance. now the odds are now the odds of you matching with someone are low if you're a man, right? They are low, but you have an abundance of women. Sure, you cannot right swipe everyone, but you can always left swipe everyone. The apps gives you the liberty, so you can just have that feeling in your mind, because your brain makes you feel like every woman in this app is accessible to you, which is true. But that's not the whole point now, because I believe that you attract what you are. So like if you're over here, if your vibrational state is over here, you cannot attract anyone who's over here, right? But the app makes you think that you can, and then your brain just refuses to work to bridge this gap. You don't even feel like working or putting in the work that I need to improve myself. Maybe I can get to this point, and then women like this can get accessible to me. So oh my god, the cafe is getting out of hand. So yeah, these are the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Let me now know in the comment section down below what do you guys think about all this thing. So this video also did not had an agenda, it was just basic fucking stuff. And I also I'm starting to growing my beard, so I just want you guys to give me some feedback on my beard. How is it looking compared to the first few videos, because it's been 15 days and the beard is growing good, and I think I'm gonna grow a beard this year. So yeah, have fun, stay safe. Thank you for watching if you made it this far into the video. Bye.